it's almost seen as a negative aspect this day and age to have self-belief, believing in yourself. And I do want to end it with that. I have 2 clips, and we'll have a little bit of conversation as you guys would like. This is the one that I want to end it on. And I know it's a little political, but I thought this was really relevant coming into our discussion today.
And to be have a music
board at it. So
but when you were little,
it's a little risky, you know that, right?
It was, yeah, but you knew you'd be fine. But when you were little, you were found to be have a musical genius.
That's right. They said, well,
what?
My father and mother took me to a place like an Aptitude place to see what I would be good at, what I liked, and what my talent was at pretty young, like probably 11 or 12. And I went through this process for a couple of days, and they came up to my father. They said, "Your son is brilliant at music. He'd be an incredible musician." This is not what my father wanted to hear. You know, this was not the greatest thing. But I do have an ear for music.
Yes.
I mean, I really, I think music has played a big role. I play great music. People like the music I play. But it was funny because my father.
Okay, and so when he's saying playing music, he's meaning like in a DJ sort of sense.
Well, he's meaning like YMCA.
He does have a great sense in that regard. Like, have you ever been at any event and YMCA comes on and not everyone is just like getting up on their feet? Like, say what you will about the man, like as a politician, but like to me, he does have like a sense musically or even just from an entertainment perspective, but like especially musically.
I never knew about that.
Yeah.
So there you go. When you said earlier, can anybody play music?
Donald Trump can do.
But there's so many people who are not who we don't know that are musicians.
Right.
I will say that I have found, and it's not necessarily always the case, but in my teaching, that probably athletes and doctors make the best students. They just know how to work.
Yep.
It's all process. It's all process for them. They don't get, like I noticed, like with athletes, they're just so used to, maybe you're a baseball player and you just throw the ball over and over and over and over. Whereas somebody else might say, they might practice and they just beat themselves up. Oh, I'm never going to do this. I can't do this. Whereas an athlete, okay, how can I make this better? And they don't attach their feeling to it.
Yeah.
You know, and so I think going back to that's a funny clip. I mean, as far as like you said, whether you like him or you don't, the fact that he does love music,
it makes it more human. I mean,
maybe music is a healer, and music can unite. You remember the We Are the World?
Yeah.
I remember watching that and going, just bawling, it's so beautiful, or what was the one where they were raising money for the starving people in Africa?
Live Aid.
I just remember watching it and crying, and it was so beautiful. Music can be a uniter.
Big time.
Chris Stapleton, the Star Spangled Banner, that and I know you've done that. What quickly?